Printer controller chips come off the assembly line at Vysoft's factory in Brno, Czech Republic. The company is a pioneer in printing technologies. It now has offices in 17 countries on 5 continents, from Texas to Australia, and is also involved in the development of robotic arms and 3D printers. But it had a tough start, with 5 of its 5 ideas failing before the 6th one came along. And at that moment, almost 20 years ago, they needed help.
We had an office in a dormitory, and we had a big customer coming in, and it was just not the right place. So we literally moved overnight, so that we could, pretend that we are a larger company and we're really serious. We were a bunch of students.
The founders of Vysoft moved into one of the offices of the recently launched South Moravian Innovation Center, or JIC. The center then helped them to develop a business plan and attract investors, and their story became intertwined. Vysoft was one of JIC's first startups and is now investing in new businesses itself. Over the past 19 years, JIC has helped hundreds of local businesses reach their goals and has built an extensive network of companies. The center's CEO is most proud of its success in spreading the entrepreneurial spirit in the region and believes that the whole world can benefit from the work that goes on here.
We are facing as a world to so many big problems like climate change, security, cybersecurity, nutrition, and etc. And we believe in JIC that companies from Brno region can really participate on these challenges and can, with their products and services, help to solve these problems. That's our mission now, to help people to create companies which can solve the problems.
One of these companies is Veraldo, which states that if all road transport freight carriers used their algorithms and software, they would save more CO2 than with the transition to alternative fuels.
We collect data what we should ship from, let's say, place A to B from our customers, and we put it into our software, and at the end of the day we are able to automatically plan routes for our trucks. So every color is one of those trucks, as you can see. Main cost savings for our customer is because we drive less kilometers with our trucks, they are more utilized, and we need less people to actually manage them.
The company has already gathered 300 clients since last September, so they may soon outgrow the office that JIC has reserved for them. They could even move into an office like this one, which was built using the software visible on the monitor. Ideastatic's program makes the work of structural engineers easier and dramatically faster. They now have roughly 6,000 customers from South America to the Middle East, but despite their bright idea, even they needed JIC's help to get started.
It is definitely possible to start totally on your own, but to be honest, it doesn't make sense. It's these incubators, JIC, perfect example. They are a shortcut. They are a shortcut to the feedback for your idea. They are a shortcut to getting first business model outlines of that idea. They are the shortcut to get a feedback on the go-to-market model, and maybe they are a shortcut to ending that startup. You never know, or just pivoting it in another direction.
The JIC tale is not the success story of just a few companies, but of a city and an entire region. 20 years ago, the economy of South Moravia was in a bad shape, with an unemployment rate above 10%. Now it is around 4%.
When we have such a global players here in Brno, they are great employers, and we have a lot of people with good salary, with good work conditions here in Brno, and they can afford higher services, and they want them because they can afford them, and that's why our gastro scene in Brno is rising very high. We have great restaurants, we have great cafes, and Brno is booming in this day, and not only Brno but all the regions around Brno.
Brno is now a vibrant city offering attractive jobs, good living conditions and an active nightlife for ambitious young people. And this is, at least partly, a result of the work of the South Moravian Innovation Center.